What's going on, YouTube? Before I get into this video, man, y'all make sure y'all go like, comment down below what y'all want to see me review next, share this video, and it only take 0.5 to subscribe, man. Now, this next one I'm about to get into, man, was requested by Trayvon Williams, Jackie Brown. Now, this movie came out in 1997. It was directed by Quentin Tarantino. Now, that name just, I know, hold big boy weight in Hollywood and in the cinema area, but I need to really start watching more of his movie because I know he's like one of the greatest directors ever. But I love the cast for this movie. The main actors are Pam Grier and Samuel L. Jackson. Now, I really didn't know what to expect because I've never heard about this movie before. But like I said, when y'all request this stuff, if I've never seen it, that's gonna make me want to watch it even more. Like when y'all request movies I already done seen before, or if it's a movie I haven't seen in a long time, I'll watch it, but I kind of know what it's about. I really didn't know what to expect or what this was about, but I wasn't disappointed though. But it's about this lady named Jackie Brown. She's a flight attendant, and she smuggles money in for this guy named Ordell. Now, Ordell is played by Samuel L. Jackson, and I'm not gonna lie, like I could already tell that Samuel was the villain on here. Just like his whole aura at the beginning of the movie, like just the way he talked, the way he carried himself, it just screams out villain. That's why I know Samuel gonna go down as one of the greatest actors of all time, just because I already knew what he was about when the movie first came on. I could just tell, like, okay, this dude ain't no good on here. But he got Jackie working up under him, like smuggling his money. And he also got this dude named Beaumont Livingston. Now, Beaumont is played by Chris Tucker. Before I say what happened, the only knock I had on this movie is, like, Chris Tucker, one of my favorite comedians, and they got him out the movie, like, at the beginning. I guess that was just his part, because, you know, Chris Tucker wasn't, you could just look and tell, like, the different eras. Chris Tucker had a fro on here. He wasn't Rush Hour, like, big movie star Chris Tucker yet. He probably did Friday and Dead Presidents, but he wasn't like the superstar that he is now. He was like really still coming up. But that's the only knock I had on this movie. Like, they took my boy out super fast, and the little time that he was in the movie, he was funny. So that's the only knock I had on this. But Ordell bails Beaumont out of jail just to kill him. Like, he could just tell by his character, he was looking like if they would have hemmed this dude up, he was going to rat me out, and he was going to tell everything that I had going on. And he was right. He told the police a little bit about what was going on, but he didn't get to really say too much because Ordell told him they was finna go on this mission, and he made Beaumont get in the trunk, which was very funny because, like, he was not going for that. Like, he was not trying to get in the back of that trunk, but Ordell ends up killing him. And his friend that he got out of jail that he used to rob banks with, he was like, why did you do that? He was like, because I know if the police put pressure on him, he's going to tell on me, and I'm not dealing with that. I got all this money that I'm dealing with. I'm not finna throw all that away because of this nigga, like, which I understand. But the way he killed him, he just cold with it. Now, the police, with the information that they got from Beaumont already, they know what Ordell and Jackie doing. So they hemmed up Jackie, and they found like all the money that was in her little bag, so they put her in jail. So now they trying to really like set Ordell up through Jackie. Now he probably thinking she gonna tell on them too. So Ordell, he tried to kill Jackie. So like they come up with a plan on like how they gonna deal with this situation that they in. But I'm not gonna lie, Jackie real smart. Like she's trying to like stay in good graces with Ordell, but still kind of run off on him. She's trying to get the police involved, and she's trying to keep money for herself, but she's trying to offer the dude that bailed her out of jail, Max. She's trying to offer him a cut if she help him with this plan. So she kind of got her hands like mixed up with everybody. And like I could tell, even though she a woman, like when the pressure started hitting Jackie, like she kind of like really get nervous. It happened like 4 or 5 times out this movie. I'm looking like, see, you got too much going on. You can't be doing all this gangster stuff if you ain't built for it. Like, you probably just need to stick to smuggling money. But she was just trying to look out for her best interest. Cause like at the beginning of the movie, there was like, okay, you 44 years old, you make $12,000 a year. Like, this was your master plan for your life. Like, they kind of really was stunting on her, but she kind of just was looking at them like that, like they right. So I really need to make a movie, because she was like, her biggest fear is like falling off, and then I have to restart from scratch in my 40s. Like I don't have time to do that, which I understand. But this is one thing that I cannot like skip over about this movie. You know what? Shout out to my nigga Trayvon Wins for listening to me, man. I be really appreciating y'all when y'all just ain't clicking this and watching it and just like putting your requests in. Listening to me when I talk on here, man. This soundtrack was so good. Like that, when I was watching this, I was just smiling from ear to ear. I'm looking like, okay, I could tell he knew this soundtrack was gonna be fire when he requested it. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all one shot. If y'all put in a movie request and the soundtrack ain't good, I swear to God, I will not review no more of your movies, because I'm looking like, if you put in a movie that you want to see, I understand that. And if the soundtrack trash, the movie better be like at least an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. Don't put in no trash movie and a trash soundtrack. I'm not taking no more of your requests, but I know some of y'all on here, y'all keep sending me home runs with the movies y'all put in, but this soundtrack was so cold. They had the Delphonics on there. What's that song called? Didn't I Blow Your Mind? I think that's how it go. I know it was on the 5 Heartbeats too. That's how I remembered it. But they had Bobby Wallman. It was songs on here that I ain't even heard before. I had to put it in my oldies, you know. If it's a song that I like and it gets stuck in my head, it's a song, it's called 110th Street. Like when Jackie was walking in the mall, that junk got stuck in my head. It's another song called Street Life by the Crusaders. Like, I'm looking like, dang, like it was more than 3 good songs on this movie. I'm looking like, bro, I appreciate you, Trayvon, for listening before you put in your request. And I'm gonna remember you next time when you got a movie request. But as they putting together this big sting operation to take Ordell down, he's talking to his buddy Lewis about this a white girl that got staying with him, and she's trying to convince Lewis to turn on Ordell. And Ordell like, man, I kind of expected that from her. Like, she's not trustworthy. And Lewis like, okay, why is you keeping her around when we handling all this money if you don't trust her? He said, I trust her to be her. That was a real deep part for me, because you can have people in your life and you really don't really trust them, but you probably still love them. You probably still care about them, but you don't trust them, but you can trust them to be them. Now, Ordell, he ain't the smartest brother in the world, because I'm looking like, he even said it on this movie. He said, I ain't dumb, but I ain't dumb. To me, I don't even know what that means. Like, I really don't know what that means, but he was smart enough to know, yeah, you shiesty, but I'm trusting you to be shiesty. I was looking like that. That kind of was very clever to me. He's like, and he wanted to keep around because she white, but that's besides the point. If I'm doing something illegal, I'm not finna have somebody who I know could slit my throat at any time. But when they do this big drop off in the mall, Jackie, she walks out and she leaves money in the dressing room for Max. Now, she had switched the bag with the white girl Melanie, and Melanie and Louis walk out. Now, they thinking they got the big drop-off money, but he had misparked his car, so he walking around the parking lot looking for his car, and he's already frustrated about everything that's going on, and Melanie just keep provoking this man. She keep provoking him, like, I know why you went to jail. Like, what? Like, she calling him stupid. Like, I see why you went to jail. You don't even know you parked your car. I see why y'all got like that. Both of y'all done. And he kept warning her. He's like, man, it's a lot going on right now. You just need to be quiet. Don't even say nothing else. This girl still talking. He said, don't say one more word. She's still talking. He ended up shooting this girl. So now he walks away with the money. He gets the car started and he drives off. Now, when he go picks Ordell up, Ordell like, where's Melanie? He was like, I shot her. He like, you shot her? He was like, yeah, twice. So you done killed, you done shot a girl, because Ordell didn't know if she was dead or not. You done shot a girl that knows all my business and got all the information about like my crime organization. He said, is she dead? Like, if you're going to shoot her, at least make sure she was dead. Like, where did you shoot her at? Like, Ordell just flabbergasted with what this man just did. And he was like, I hope she's dead, because if she's not, she could run back to the police and tell them everything we got going on. And he was like, who was at the mall? Like, when y'all did the drop off? He was like, yeah, he seen the bail bonds with Max. He was like, you don't think that looks suspicious that a bail bondsman was there as this drop off was going on? He said, like, you didn't think so. Ordell thinking that Lewis trying to set him up too, even though Lewis really wasn't. He really had his best interest, but Ordell just paranoid with everybody, so he ends up killing Lewis. one thing about Ordell on this movie, man, if he feels shaky with you, like if he's not, he could be 90% confident with you. He gonna take you out. But if he's like real, like suspicious of you, he's just gonna kill you. He's not about to sit around and wait for you to slit his throat or go to the police. And like I do understand that, because Luis, he really wasn't explaining himself correctly. Like he just kind of was like playing it to the left, like you don't trust me or something. So you can't do that with Ordell. And I will say this on here. Samuel L. Jackson, man, he nailed this character. I see why this movie won awards and it killed in the box office. Dog, this dude looks like the devil on here, like especially with that long hair and that perm. Like if the devil was a black man, Samuel L. Jackson need to play him, bro. He really was scaring me on this movie, just like the looks he was having. And when he figured out like the plan that Jackie had set up, he told Max, he was like I kill y'all. Like, if the police come to me, I'll let them know that Jackie was in on all this the whole time, and we gonna all go to prison. Like, basically, I'm not going down. However this go, whether I get my money or not, I'm not going down by myself. So he puts the gun to Max, and then he walks him in the car, and he was like, we finna go where Jackie at. So Jackie's just like, she practicing, like, when this crazy nigga walk in here, I gotta be ready. I gotta shoot him. I gotta do something, because she already know, like, Ordell ain't nobody to play with. So she got all the lights off in this place, and he goes in there to pick up his money. He just walks in, and he's trying to talk to the police, comes out of nowhere and just shoot this man up. I'm looking like, I wasn't expecting the movie to end like that, but like they was not finna play with this dude. Like he already tied to like 3 to 4 murders on this movie. But she ends up keeping the money for herself, and she said she's going like overseas somewhere, and her and Max kiss, and she just like she kept wanting him to go with her, because like, you helped me pull all this off. Like, you got me out of this bad situation. You helped me kill Ordell, and you was helping me get out of jail. Like, you was really like the main piece to all my success in this movie. Like, I understand why she was falling in love with the dude. And he really like nonchalant about it. Like, basically, I'm just doing my job. But he wanted to go with her. I would have went with her if I was him. Because I ain't gonna lie, Pam Grier did look good on this movie. But when she drove off, he kind of looked like he had regrets. Like, dang, I should have went with her. But that was the ending of the movie. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna get this the script along with the acting, I'm gonna get this a 7 out of 10. But just because the soundtrack, and they kept like playing the same songs over and over in this movie, I caught that. Like, they wanted the soundtrack to be a big part of this movie. So with that, I'm gonna bump it up one more to 8. I'm gonna get this an 8 out of 10. But shout out to Trayvon for listening and putting in a good request, man. I hate watching a movie that I feel like I wasted my time watching. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all go like, comment down below what y'all want to see me review next. Share this video, and y'all know it only take 0.5 to subscribe, man. But yeah, I'm gone.